This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. All right, we are at Springbrook Prairie, Naperville, Illinois. And we're gonna explore this forest preserve. It's mostly a walking path, but there's a couple things to see out here that we'll show you. Right here, you got a little area if you want to sit down and have some lunch together, have a picnic. And of course, when you have an area like this, there are some rules. They do not want alcohol. Pets must be on a leash. You have to have the music to a limitation, so it can't like echo throughout the whole park. Then there's other things. Obviously, don't litter. If you make a mess, you gotta make sure you clean it up. And if you follow the rules, you can use this area and have a party or have some fun and food. And then we will head back and start the trail. And right here, we are starting the trail. And we can enjoy the scenery. It did rain a lot the other day, so there's a lot of water. And you can hear the birds chirping in the area. And you can walk the entire path that goes all the way around. And we'll show you more of what we find. And it also looks like there is some model aircrafts. It's an aircraft field. We're gonna head up this path and see what we find down here. Hopefully we get some good sights. And right here we have a little area. If you have model aircrafts, you can fly them over here. And they do have a website here if you want to learn to fly. You can do that. A couple stations here for model aircrafts. And you have a little runway right there. All right, we are at another forest preserve. This is the McDowell Park Forest Preserve, and I'll show you a couple things that they have here, and we will explore this area as well. Alrighty, right here is a little pavilion. You can have food in there, barbecue, and you'll be right next to the water right here. Some beautiful sights that we can see, and then we'll head up and go up and see what else we can find. And right here we do have a little bit of a spring, kind of the water moving around. You can bring some canoes and boats out on this little waterway and have some fun there. And you can also fish out here as well. And right here we do have the starting points of the walkways. We have the DuPage River Trail, Black Walnut Trail, and then the Falwell Dam. I'm going to start off on the Black Walnut Trail and see where that leads. And you can see here that it is a beautiful forest area. We're entering a lot of shade. And we'll see if we see any animals and any birds. And you can In the background, I can smell people barbecuing, so it's kind of nice to know people are out and about. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, not too cold. And you can come out here and just enjoy your time and relax, just like some of the other parks that I've been to. Along the trail, if you get to a point like this where you can kind of enjoy the scenery, this is where the waterway is. You can see that there. And then we can continue on and keep looking for interesting things we can find. And as you're walking the trail, you do have two options at this point. We can continue the Black Walnut Trail, or we can continue that way to the Boneset Trail. If we go to the Black Walnut Trail, it looks like it goes deeper into the forest. So we're going to go on the Boneset Trail. Actually, I think we should choose the other one because the water is all the way to the top. I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be a little muddy in that one. So we'll try this other one. And right here we do see a couple canoes on the water. And right here we do have a bird. Let's get a snapshot of whatever wildlife we can. Right here we have spotted a tiny bunny. And right now it's not moving, but if I step a little closer, it'll run away. Here we go. But yeah, a lot of times I go on these kind of trails and don't really know how long they are. I just start walking and hope they connect so I don't have to walk all the way back. But sometimes I have to walk the entire thing backwards to get back. That's what happened last time. Hopefully this one goes all the way around. But anytime I see something interesting, I will film it so you can see the animals or maybe any kind of tree or anything like that that might be appealing to you. And right now we are back directly in the sun. We lost all our shade. There is a path that goes down that way, but it's like right behind a bunch of houses. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to be going this way to get back to where I was. At least I hope so. But we're in like a little field, like an open field, and just walking along the grass and viewing the trees and the fields with all the greenery. You can hear a bunch of bugs as we continue on. And now we just came out of the other side of where we just were, and we'll continue this. Definitely if you come out here, bring some water. It is a very long path, and it's kind of difficult with my knee injury that I have, but I keep pressing on, and hopefully we get to the end of the path soon. Alrighty, we are headed back to the main area. I actually had to ask for directions from somebody that was running. This place is so big that you have to kind of know where each path leads, and he said that this whole park, if you walk the whole thing, it's about a 5.5 mile stretch. So we are headed to the main area to get to the car, and then if I see anything else along the way, I will let you guys see what I find. Back at the beginning where my car is. Hope you enjoyed the parks that I walked through today, and you have a wonderful day. And if the weather is like this where you are, enjoy it and enjoy the rest of the evening.